Hi guys! So today I'm back again and I'm just here to do a little chit chat session, a little vlog with you guys. I'm actually not feeling really well. I went to Chicago last week and I think that I caught some virus when I was there and my voice just ain't doing it. So do excuse me if I'm not sounding like my usual self. Just talk about this topic that I realized recently, and it's about judgment and how we all are just subconsciously judging ourselves and judging others all the time. I realized that being judgmental is actually such a tiring thing that we don't realize, and it can really take a toll on our mental health as well, because when we judge others, we are indirectly judging ourselves. The fact that you don't accept things the way they are and you think that there's a problem with it means that you just don't accept yourself as well. For example, if you're someone who really knows your flaws and you know your own weaknesses and you don't think that there's a problem with it, it's very more likely that when you look at others and when you see their imperfections, you're able to be fine with it. But when we are really hard on ourselves and we're unable to accept ourselves for who we are, we find it a lot more hard to accept people for who they are. And at the end of the day, we kind of spend a lot of energy just wondering why others are not acting out the way we want them to, and we have such a huge conflict with our inner selves. So this is something I realized. I think that a lot of us, we just are programmed to have a lot of wrongs, a lot of rights. We shouldn't in our lives. We just find it hard to accept that, it's okay for things to be different, and it is okay for everyone to want different things in their life. And it's also okay that we are different from others. And it took me such a long time to just be okay with this. And sometimes I also find myself struggling with things that don't work out the way I want them to. For example, I think that I was a huge perfectionist in the past, and I kind of still am, and this is definitely something I'm still working on. So the problem with this perfectionist role that I've always tried to live up to was that I just wanted things to be picture perfect. I just wanted people to be who I want them to be, and I wanted myself to just have this really unsustainable image, or just this person that I thought that I needed to be, until I realized that it is completely fine to be flawed, and it is okay that I just don't work out the way I want myself to on some days. Stop judging myself for who I am and rather just accept it and work things out. I think that we should really normalize working things out instead of just thinking that it is doomed, it is a full stop. For example, I think that this kind of reflected on my past relationships. In my past relationships with my other exes in the past, I think that I was just someone who wanted to give up really easily in my life. As long as I found out that this person isn't who I thought that he was gonna be, I just wanted to break up with him. I could never accept others and the way that things were because I was just having such a hard time with myself. I judged myself all the time in the past. As long as I didn't live up to my own expectations, I would be hammering myself for it for 24 hours, 48 hours non-stop. And now I've just normalized this thing that it is okay to have conflicts with people and even with yourself, because that's just the way that life goes, and it's just going to be this whole journey of discovering these differences that we have with people and finding the beauty out of it. Now I can't believe that I'm now in love with my boyfriend, and the fact that we're so different people yet we still are able to kind of work so well together just tells me and reminds me that everything in my past was just my mind telling me things that weren't true. So this is why I thought I would share this with you guys today, that if you are struggling to find peace within yourself and with people, just accept it and it is okay, and just move on from it and see that it is not a problem. And many things, we think that it is a problem, we judge them, we think that they are not okay because we allow ourselves to sink into this mindset. But if we kind of open up our perspective towards the possibilities in things and people, we would come to see that, hey, it's really not as bad as you think, and there may be even a beauty to it. So I think it's just what I discovered lately more and more. And being able to accept the differences between things and people, and also being able to be okay that things are not what you imagine them to be, and they are not gonna be entirely what you want them to end up looking like. It has really brought me so much more happiness with myself. And when you think that it is okay, and when you slowly try to live out that everything is okay, you're gonna bound to feel less stressed out, frustrated at things and people, and your life will just be more and more beautiful. And whenever I share things, I just want you guys to know that I'm still in this journey, and I hope that my journey and my life lessons can continue to empower people. And I'm happy that I'm able to share all this with you guys, and I'm really grateful. And thank you for watching my content. It really motivates me to share my passion and my learnings in my life, and I hope to influence and inspire any individual in this whole process. And I'm really excited to learn from you guys as well. So if you have any thoughts, or if you have anything you're going through, always feel free to share it in the comment section. And if you like my content and you want to grow together, just hit the subscribe button, and I will be showing more and more learnings and lessons in the road to come. So see you guys soon. Bye!